Hello and welcome to Caring for Me, Caring for You, a thought and a prayer for the week. I'm Greg Johnson, and I want to welcome you once again to these programs, all of which are dealing with family caregiving. That has been my ministry for now nearly 30 years, and I'm privileged to travel much of the world talking about this very topic. And no matter where I may be, it's amazing how the conversation is the same. Because in truth, no matter what your background, no matter what your faith tradition may or may not be, we all have stories of caregiving, either from the past, presently, or knowing that we're going to be experiencing it in the future. That's the quote from Mrs. Carter. Four types of people: those who were caregivers, those who are caregivers, those who will be, and those of us who will be cared for. And many times we are playing several of those roles. But as we're doing it, we need to remember the one rule: before I can care for you, I've got to care for myself. That's not selfish. It is of the greatest essence, because we cannot give away what we don't have. If we are totally depleted, if we are totally exhausted, we need to look at ourselves physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And as you know, those are topics that I have talked about again and again, and they're all available on our YouTube channel, which is Family Caregiving with the Rev. Family Caregiving with the Rev. And I invite you to listen to it again, share it with people, use it as a base of discussion. I've done them for you, and I've done them for me, because like you, I too am a family caregiver. Now, one of the books that I have been privileged to co author, I did this with Reverend Marion Gambardella, entitled Peace Be Still: Prayers and Affirmations for Family Caregivers. And this is a prayer that I want to share with you, no matter what your tradition may be. And remember always, when we are speaking as Greg Johnson Partnerships, it is God, as you understand that word today, by whatever definition: God, Allah, Yahweh, higher power, higher self. Continue to grow. Grab onto whatever word works for you. And if you've been wounded by one, find another one, because we are one. But the journey can take time, because surprisingly, the answer is within. Life is not outside in. We think that at the beginning, but it's from the inside out. And when we need renewal, this is a prayer I'd like to share with you. It's one I use very often. Let's just take that moment to still ourselves, take a deep breath, and release. Yes, let's do that again. Release. And now let us listen to these words as we go to that heart space. Oh Lord, thank you. When the pressures, the fears, the distractions of this worldly material life become too much for me, I can stop. Take a few focused breaths, claim my spiritual being, and begin my day all over in partnership with you. O precious and ever-present God. I hear you call, be still and know that I am God. I need to hear that message again and again. Be still and know that I am God. And as we listen, as we stop, as we take those focused breaths, we are claiming our spiritual being and beginning our day again. Be still and know that I am God. Yes, you are God, and every time I forget, I get into such difficulties, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Thus, at this very moment, with joy, gratitude, and happiness, I begin my day anew. And it is so. These days, I don't know about your area of the world, but it is extremely, extremely hot here in New York City. Yes, I'm wearing Bali clothes. It's Bali weather. And I want to urge all of us to remember the family caregivers, remember those who need care, thinking of things we can do to keep people cool, to keep them hydrated, checking in on them in a way that is appropriate. And as we do so, we are living our belief and our motto, onward in love and caregiving. Namaste. God bless. And I look forward to seeing you real soon. Thank you.